excited to dive right in with you. Talked with Coach.
Now
Talked
let's
a lot
welcome
about
to
some
like
of the experience coming
TCU
in.
Horned Frogs
Some of the
women's
new faces
volleyball
we're going to
player.
see. What's the team vibe right now? The culture of the team going into the season.
Let's listen in.
I feel like this has
So
been
her name
one of
is
our best.
Jalen Gibson.
Starting off with 2-a-days,
She's
this
an
has been our best year yet.
outside hitter.
I feel like our gym is so competitive already. This is the first week of 2-a-days, so I'm just really excited to see where we are when we actually begin.
Jalen, preseason all Big 12.
See
What
how
does it
far we
mean
from.
to get that recognition going into your senior year?
Got a long way to go.
I mean, it means a lot. I feel like it's huge. I'm very honored, very thankful. Obviously, I couldn't do it without my teammates and just an amazing coaching staff. But obviously, I want to strive for even bigger and better with like All-American and stuff like that.
Well, I think obviously you're in the same, position on the floor. You played a ton last year, but a little different mentally as far as your role. You're a captain. You're probably carrying a bigger load out there on the floor. How did you prepare over the course of this off season to really raise that level and take on more responsibility?
I feel like with this role, I'm super excited, with Mel being gone. I kind of thought of it with ending last year, just going into this season, that I'm going to have to be a huge part of this team. And even during spring, I've mentally prepared, like, this is what I'm going to have to do. And I'm excited, to lead my team to where we want to be in the end.
Let's talk about your new setter, Rosie, and Coach brought her up just a little bit, but that connection that you have to have as a hitter with the setter and how that's coming together for you personally with her.
I feel like our connection is great. She came in amazing. I was very impressed by her, and even off the court, our connection, we call each other yin and yang, and we get that a lot from our teammates too. So we also live together, so I feel like off the court connection helps so much with on the court connection, and I feel like we're going to be a very powerful duo this season.
Coach talked about how some of the players didn't get to shine last year because of Para. Who have you really seen step up in the off season in the gym?
I feel like, with our new freshman, Samara Coleman, I feel like she's going to be a huge arm, huge impact with our team. And then also Becca Kelly just being here. She's stepped it up so much. She's a huge hitter, strong hitter. So I'm excited to see where the season will take her.
Well, I'm wondering with this team, what is your identity going to be this year? What are fans going to see when they come to watch you play, and what are opponents going to have to watch out for?
I feel like they're going to have to watch out for just me being a new version of myself, stepping into that role and filling in the shoes of Melanie Para, just coming out of my shell and just going out with the best season possible. So excited for opponents to see that.
Are there any matches that you're looking forward to the most, or venues that you look forward to playing at?
I'm very excited for our first two matches, Pitt and Penn State. That'll be a very fun weekend. And then also playing A&M after seeing them in the top 10, I believe. I feel like, we have a shot. And us at 25 right now, I feel like we're the underdog. So I feel like teams might have to watch out for us. So that's really exciting.
Last season was a huge breakthrough year for y'all. Building off of that momentum, what are some personal goals you have for yourself? We heard you talk about it earlier, All-American, but for yourself and also the team.
I feel like for me, one All-American and just really going off against the top 25 teams, because I feel like last year, I went off on the smaller teams, but this year I just want to have a bigger impact when we play the top 25 teams. And then some goals for our team is to get into the Sweet 16, finally break through the second round of the tournament and just make some history this year.
Your coach talked a little bit about, I'm sure you guys want to be there in December at the end of the year, but being that athlete that has gone through a few seasons, what do you do to make sure physically you're there and mentally? Because it's a long grind at times.
Yes. Physically, just working with our trainers and being in the new facilities that we have, just taking advantage of those even with nutrition and all of that. And then mentally, staying close with family, talking to them all the time, and then even doing things outside of volleyball, taking time for myself is just a really big part, especially when it's November, December time.
Lots of changes. Talking about December, let's bring it back a little bit to the preseason. What's the vibe in the gym, and is there anything special about this team that you see that's different from previous seasons?
Like I said earlier, like I feel like we're just so
Gotta go, Lord.
competitive. You know, we are striving for one big thing right now, and that is going undefeated in preseason. So just the intensity in our gym and just we're so competitive with each other is going to really push us into winning these first few matches, which I'm really excited about.
You're finishing in top 25 a season ago, and this is something I think not every team gets to come in and have that momentum, right? And carry that in, even though you did lose some players. So how do you continue to rely on that momentum, but also build upon that and take it a level up?
I think just like remembering who we are, you know, we're very thankful to be in top 25. But I think being at number 25 is fuel. It fuels us to be even better. And we're very grateful to play, you know, top 10 teams. And I just feel like we have a shot at, you know, getting even higher than where we are now.
And how do you feel like the Big 12 and playing in this conference where it's night in, night out, you have to be at your best, how that prepares you for being where you want to be at the end and for the tournament?
I feel like our conference is very, very tough, but it's so exciting because every week we have a new team and it's just new players and it's always just competitive in our conference. But then again, I also feel like we have a huge shot at winning it this year because I feel like a lot of teams have switched around, gotten new players, so just seeing new faces. So I'm really excited. I feel like we have huge potential on winning our conference this year.
We've talked about how we've had a lot of roster changes on y'all's side. And of course, that comes with different things changing in the gym, different parities, maybe some different relationships. Is there anything that's taken you by surprise?
I feel like what took me by surprise was this summer how we just all meshed so quickly. You know, being a summer captain, I was kind of scared, you know, like having new freshmen or new transfers, how long it was going to take for us to just mesh. But I feel like by the second week, we were already all best friends and we just connected on the court so easily. Everything was just a flow. And even in 2 days, I feel like it's all gone so smoothly because of the summer that we had. It's just been so smooth and we're very fortunate to have that.
Well, we've been fortunate to be joined by senior outside hitter Jaylin Gibson. Thank you for joining us here today. Best of luck this season. We're looking forward to watching you out on the court.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that was TCU Volleyball. Up next,